What is going on, everyone? It is Tristan. Today I'll be talking about some of the theme parks that are on my bucket list for the U.S. I'll also be doing one for other parts of the world, but mainly Europe and Asia. I'll probably combine those, and that may be all I do because there's just not enough coaster parks in other places. Well, maybe the Middle East, but that's a little bit different. And anyways, there are definitely multiple parks I like to go outside of the ones I'm highlighting. I'm just highlighting a couple. Feel free to share your ideas and your opinions in the comments section. There's no wrong answer, it's whatever you prefer. So sit back, relax, and let's talk about the first park. Okay, so the first park I'll be talking about is Carowinds. It is located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and will be one of the two parks we're going to be talking about in this video. It has a total count of 13 coasters, which is actually a solid number. So let's go ahead and highlight a couple of those. Okay, so these coasters I'll talk about, which you guys may have already guessed, is 3325 and Intimidator. Now, a lot of people say that 3325 is overrated, and a lot of people don't. Obviously, I cannot give my opinion on that because I have not ridden it, but a coaster that's 325 feet tall, I don't know how that could be a bad coaster, especially in that first drop. I wonder how it compared to Millennium Force at Cedar Point. People always say that 3325 is better. People say Millennium Force is better. I don't know. I can give my opinion on that. You guys just let me know what you guys think is better if you've ridden both of them. Also, I think Intimidator would be lots of fun. It'd have some really fun turns, really fun, like I guess high speed turns, and a lot of really cool airtime hills. So it's just another really cool coaster to check out, and I think actually this park would overall be enjoyable, especially with the lineup that they have. The next park is Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, so that means the location is Williamsburg, Virginia. This is also the other park I was talking about that will be on the East Coast, and it has a total of 7 coasters, and one coming in 2017, which will be a wooden coaster. Now, this actually could technically be considered my true home park, because I was considered in Virginia, but I lived there for like about half a year when I was born, and then we moved, so that's up for debate. Personally, I don't consider it. I consider Holiday World my home park, because I lived in Indianapolis for 10 years. So I'll go ahead and talk about and highlight some of the coasters in this park. So 2 coasters I want to highlight here. The first one is Loch Ness Monster. Ever since I was young, I've been fascinated by the interlocking loops, and I don't know how it would be actually riding it, but I feel like it would be something I want to experience at least once. This coaster is actually kind of old, and I've kind of heard it's rough, but I still think it'd be a very fun coaster, especially, like I said, with interlocking loops. And Griffin, B&M dive coaster. I've always, now that I've ridden Valverin, I kind of want to ride all the other dive coasters and see how they stack up, because I really liked Valverin. It was something almost completely new for me, and I just really enjoyed the experience and want to see if I could get that same experience on a coaster like Griffin. So I'd definitely be testing out that ride a lot and comparing it to Valverin. Is it Valverin or Valraven? I don't know. And the last park I want to talk about today is Six Flags Magic Mountain, located in Santa Clarita, California. I don't know why I had California not written there, but it is in California. And the coaster count is about 16 thrill rides. That's like actual coasters. Now there's a lot more other things to do, lots of other attractions. So if you guys want to include those, go ahead. I'm just kind of counting roller coasters. I'm not saying, that's the exact number at all. There's definitely a lot more than this park. I think it's actually the biggest park in the U.S. if I'm not mistaken. But that's pretty much one of the main reasons why I want to go to this park, and we'll talk about some of the coasters that make up this park. So a couple of the coasters out of the very, very large lineup at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Twisted Colossus, I really like wooden coasters, or hybrids I guess in this case, and I think the barrel rolls and corkscrews and just the overall twistiness of this coaster would really be a completely different experience that you can only get on certain coasters. And then of course Full Throttle with a very, very large loop in the launch, I think would make for such an incredible coaster. Definitely 2 highlights out of this park. Of course there are very many. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which parks you have been to and which parks you want to go to inside the US. Feel free to just share away and talk. I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to check out my gaming channel. The link will be in the description, and peace out.